Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Priya, aka Beauty and the Books, and as you can tell, we do all things beauty and book based. So if that sounds like a little slice of you, then you know what to do. I am basically a poet, and I didn't know it. Oh my god, I'm so cringe. Anyway, welcome back to my channel, and today, as you can tell from the title, we have a book review for you, and not just any book review, okay? We are reviewing debut novel from Roseanne A. This is A Song of Wrath and Ruin, and this is what we are reviewing. Oh, I just can't stop, can I? Take me away, take me away. Anyway, if you want to know what my thoughts are on this book, then just keep on watching. First off, we'll start off kind of with like the writing style and stuff. So it's set in this fictional, made up Moroccan, Arabic, African type world, and the city where it all takes place is called Ziran, and then there's kind of all sorts of like neighbouring towns, villages, cities, countries, and so on and so forth. And there's also a cheeky little map. I don't know how well you can see it. There you go. So Ziran's in the middle here, and then all of the other areas just surround it. And I always forget that like maps exist, if I'm being honest. And Ziran and all the other areas are actually called the Synod, it says it right there. Anyway, this follows the interwoven stories of Malik and Karina. Their kind of origins, we'll leave them kind of secret for now, but Malik has two other sisters, Nadia and Leela, and then Karina is just an only child at the moment of the novel, and it basically follows them as two completely different narratives, and then they like meet at some point within the plot, and then it goes from there, and then from that point on their narratives are interwoven and their futures rely on each other without them actually knowing it yet. But I really enjoyed that concept. I really like the idea of two people living their lives separately, having their own struggles, having their own battles, but for some reason down the line they're going to need each other, or they're going to need something from each other, and they don't even know it. So I just really love that concept, and because their stories are interwoven like that, the point of view does change. So it only changes between Malik and Karina, and it's just really cool to see how Malik begins his journey kind of as a refugee, as someone that's really poor and lower and kind of meek and weak, and someone who struggles with mental health issues. That's something we'll go on in a minute. And to see him develop towards the end of the novel and see what he has to go through and how he develops as a character. Same with Karina. Really love how she starts off as this really bratty, entitled, I don't want to be queen type princess, and then circumstances happen and then she's thrown into this whole other world, and then once they meet each other, it's also interesting to see how they develop from that point of view. You just spend the whole beginning of the novel just thinking, right, when are they going to meet, how are they going to meet, what's going on, and you keep coming up with these like plots in your head, like that's how they're going to do it, no, that's how she's going to do it. So I really like that. Now, going on to that point I made about Malik having mental health struggles, I think he has panic attacks. It's not actually said what he has or what he struggles with, nothing like kind of labelled, but from the symptoms that Brown discloses and describes, it suggests to me that he does have panic attacks. I really love the inclusion of that aspect to his character. So at first it makes him look a bit weak, and you're thinking, what the hell's going on with this dude? This isn't the high YA fantasy that I signed up to. But it actually adds so much dimension to his character, and where else do you see in YA fiction, fantasy fiction, the mention of mental health struggles? So I just thought it was really cool, because there's going to be so many people reading this book that maybe don't even know that they have panic attacks, and they could probably easily identify with Malik. Kind of the stuff like, not only is he ethnic, he's also a refugee, he's also got mental health issues, he's also got pressures of society, like he's just encompassing of a lot of different types of people, and I think Brown created him really nicely for us to be able to associate different aspects of ourselves with him. So carrying on from that, I just want to say, like, all of the characters have a purpose. There's no character in this story, I don't think, that doesn't have a purpose. just as much as this novel is plot driven, it is also character driven, which is a really good balance that Brown has been able to put together, because if you have too much of one, it can kind of disrupt the narrative, I think, a little bit, and it can make it a bit more difficult for readers if you have like either or. I remember Kingdom of Souls was definitely a lot more plot driven than it was character driven, and because of that I didn't associate with any of the characters. I didn't really care if they died, whereas in this one I really kind of associate with the characters. I want what's best for them, I hate them and I love them, all in the same package. And even the plot, I'm really interested to see what happens, what twists and turns it can go down, what sort of betrayal is going on, because running through the heart of this novel there's quite a few plot lines. So you have the plot line of Malik and how he wants to do better for his family, you have Karina and the struggles she faces, you have a major death right at the beginning which they are trying to find out the murderer of, and you've just got quite a loads of little bits, but they all kind of connect with each other as well, so you're constantly trying to think like what's going on there, like how's Malik gonna get out of this one, and so on and so forth. So I just really like that it keeps you on your toes as well. Now what I absolutely adore, and it's the same for when I read now what I absolutely love and what I think really makes the novel just top level for me, and it's the same thing from what I loved in Children of Blood and Bone, is the attention to detail when it comes to actually crafting the society. So the garments that everyone wears, the way that the palace works, the religions, the gods, the deities, the stories behind the gods, just like the culture, I just think it is second to none. I love the way it's been done. It's so vibrant, so colourful. You can imagine it being so kind of like, I don't know, just amazing. I'm trying to think of some things that I didn't particularly like about it, but I actually can't think of anything, because I like to take a step back and reflect on the actual book and think, is it actually as good as I thought? But I have to say, I think I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I don't think there was anything in there that I explicitly thought, oh, I mean, could have done without that or this. So yeah, I just really like this book. It had a bit of everything. There's mystery, there's drama, there's love, there's betrayal, there's a bit of romance, there's some self-discovery. There is just a whole mixed bag in this book, and I think it's gonna have a sequel. Don't quote me on it, but the ending kind of suggested that there would be a sequel. I'm down for that, because there was a plot twist at the end that I kind of was expecting, but I was given so many false senses of security I didn't expect it in the end, and it was just it hurt me. It hurt me. So overall, great characters, very interesting plot, very beautiful setting, and just so much detail. There was also so many twists and turns that kept you on your feet, and some plot twists that I really did not expect, and I don't know how to feel about that. But overall, this book was really good. So that is it for today's review, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'm happy to discuss. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. If you enjoyed, I don't even know what it's called, Ziran? Yeah, but, so, soup. I don't know if that point made sense, but, oh wait. I don't even remember any of these people's names. Solstasia? Songs? Say that again. And I also forgot to link to do this. It's been a while. Okay. Am I in focus? I don't even know what we're saying. So we go back to the map. I don't even know. And because it is... No, it's not. That's not the right word. I don't know.